Top five.
Yeah, girl. You ready to do this? You ready to count this thing down? We're doing the top 5, heard? Yeah, let's set it off with 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I get back into my riling myself up here?
If you're going to be riling yourself, can we leave?
Yeah.
Because I'm riling myself?
Yeah.
I could do it after.
I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch you rile yourself.
You'll watch it.
Look at those nice flowers.
Yeah, they're nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spring.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, Laura, stop.
I was just looking at the flowers.
Yeah.
Tuong
Okay.
got me those.
Aw.
Lie.
Are you done?
didn't.
Are you quite done?
They're from a wedding.
Yeah, you're done.
He did point at them and say, you should take those. That's almost like a gift.
It's almost like a gift.
Yeah.
Encouraging theft is like a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're done?
What kind of flowers are
I had to carry them out. I had to carry them out
I
myself.
hate you all.
Gerber daisies.
Okay. You know,
Baby's breath.
you're getting your wish by riling me
Am
up.
I riling you up?
Pre-podcast?
You're welcome.
Pre-podcast.
We're all watching.
Every podcast.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's okay. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Ranked Top 5 List of Stuff That Don't Matter. I'm your host, Tuong Law, and I'm riled up.
You are riled.
Freaking riled up right now. I've been trying to introduce the show for the last 5 minutes, but someone has to... You've just been riling me up, but it's okay. You have nothing to say now? Okay, cool. It's okay. We'll introduce you at some point. But across from me, you know what? This is fine. I can calm myself down because this person, he completes me. He knows me.
Wow.
Angus is going to be pissed.
He is going to be pissed. We have an almighty figure in front of me today, carved by the image of Zeus himself. Zeus at his lowest, I guess.
Yeah. Zeus when he was sad and lonely.
Zeus when he broke up with his wife.
Riddled with anxiety.
No.
Zeus is famously divorced.
Yes. And Justin Godelie, everyone.
Hi. The perfect descriptor of me.
Yeah,
Depressed Zeus. That's great.
Justin, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me
and
back
thank you
again.
for not riling me up.
Hey, no problem,
but
man.
at some point tonight, I'm sure you will.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's my role. That's why I'm here, and
Yeah.
that's why we get along so well.
Now, tell me who else is here. Possible riler upper.
Possible riler upper, definitely grinds my gears. I'll tell you that right now. Boy, I tell you what. To my left, the wonderful gear grinding Shannon Godelie.
I am happy to be back.
Hey, Shannon Godelie's here. Gear grinding.
Yeah, gear grinding.
That's good. I feel like you will be, because last time we had an episode like this, we got into one.
Yeah,
it was good.
I feel like I somehow always just drop in the BS and make it work. Like I run with it too,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It
That
seems
won't
to
happen
work
today.
out.
You
I just
rile
think
with
that
it.
that
Yeah.
won't happen today. I don't think. Anyways.
No, I agree.
Shannon,
we'll
can
see.
you introduce this last guest here, this constant interrupter here?
The woman with the voice of an angel,
It's true.
Laura Gordon, everybody.
Laura
It's
Gordon.
Little Mermaid, everyone. You know what really grinds my gears?
Me?
Let's talk about stuff that don't matter and how that doesn't make any grammatical
Don't
sense.
start. She's gonna correct everything I say.
No, it's just that
I've
one.
been
I'll save
saying
my
it
other
forever.
corrections for
That's
other
the name
episodes.
of the. We're not doing this here. Laura, I love you. Thank you
you
for
too.
being on the podcast in the cavern in your home, doing this
Yeah, don't worry
radio
about it.
thing with me.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It's nice to be invited on, though. I'm sure.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know
like,
what? I'm speaking
every once
slang.
in a
I'm
while.
speaking to the kids at home.
To not be like pushed into a bedroom as he records with other people.
It feels good to have the run of the place.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's really nice.
Okay, today, let's talk about today. Let's talk about what we're here today to discuss, argue about, make a top 5 about. This is the third in our seasons podcast. We've done fall.
Season series.
We've done winter. And guess what? Today we're doing top 5 best things about spring.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yay.
You'll do summer, or are you
only
just gonna
time will
forget
tell.
about
Forget
it?
summer. Summer's
Yeah.
the worst.
It's awful.
Actually, here, let's get a room temperature here. Thoughts about spring?
Let's get the room temperature.
Room temperature.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it because
I'd say it's
spring
about
it gets
21
warm.
degrees.
Yeah, it gets warm. And
Yeah. What do you think here? Spring?
I'm a big fan of spring. Spring, the in between seasons, the spring and autumn. Those are my jams right
Yeah.
there. So
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
I will say. Oh, go ahead, Shannon.
No,
you look
no,
like
no.
you're ready. You're ready to argue.
just have
Look at, listen
feelings.
to the grinding of the gears over here already. We're not even into it.
So Autumn is my favorite season. I think we discussed that. Well,
Spoilers.
but heat is like my favorite thing. Like a hot, like 35-degree, like humid day. I just love it.
Do you guys have air conditioning?
We do, but
Because we have broken air conditioning, so heat is not fun.
No, heat sucks.
and that's Justin hates the heat, but for me, spring is a little bit more disappointing. Like I like it because it leads into like summer is coming.
sure.
It's foreplay.
Totally, but it's like foreplay that you're like
foreplay.
you're not quite on the clit, so why?
All right, okay, we're already ripping that out. Yeah,
There's just a lot of slush and whatnot involved
Yeah.
in spring, so
We're 5 minutes in.
My list my list is still very positive because there are so many great things about spring, but I would say my third favorite season.
Wow.
You know, okay, interesting. I will
okay.
say it's not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite.
Yeah, but we're
season.
not here to rank the seasons.
No, we're not because we
Should
can't
we,
do. There's no
though?
five. There's no
'Cause
five
let's
seasons.
hockey season.
Yeah, that,
Laura,
I gotta
thoughts?
send it.
You like spring?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
We should get into this, yeah? Ground rules, thoughts. I think ground rules is much like our winter episode and what we've learned from the fall episode. Concepts don't count.
Yeah, I think that's probably the
I
only.
think more specific, the better. And we have to call it out in the moment, okay? What was the example last time that we used? Shannon,
I think it was like was it like winter sports or
Winter sports,
Winter
because
sports.
you had
Yeah.
very specific.
Yeah, I think it'd be like
things.
nail down that sport instead, you know?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That way
yeah,
we have more nominations to have instead of
Okay.
like in the fall we had coziness, right? Coziness, great nomination.
Coziness.
Great nomination. Made top 2, I believe. It's just, it just steals everyone else's nominations.
It is very much an you want to get away from like the umbrella terms
Yeah.
almost sort of.
This
Very
ain't no
selfish.
Umbrella Academy. I've only seen one episode. It's not
Yeah.
about that.
But you need umbrellas in the spring.
That's right.
You do.
Good point.
Don't
You're
you dare.
welcome.
Damn it, Laura. Any other ground rules?
I can't think of anything else.
I have one. There's a lot of overlap between spring and summer, so we should try and focus on things that are distinctly spring.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my
Sure.
Okay,
proposition.
that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Ready.
All right,
Let's
let's do this. Let's do this. Just like every episode of Ranked, we're each going to nominate 3 nominations each, go around the table 3 times, make a master list of 12, and then whittle that down into a top 5 list. Laura hates when I say that because it makes no sense. I realize
It
that.
makes sense. It's just completely redundant.
Hey, I like redundant stuff. Redundant.
You know how many times I've done this show and I made a top 5 list, not a top 3 list?
There you go.
Now I'm panicking internally.
Oh no.
I'll go first.
Paying attention.
I think what I like about spring is longer days. First nomination, longer days.
Yeah.
days.
Spring forward. Oh, I was going to make a bad spring joke, and now it's too late.
Wow.
What would have been the spring
It's exactly
bad
it's
joke?
just like, springing into action, springing into this podcast.
Well, you are right. It is a bad joke.
It
so-
is bad. It's bad. I rescind that. Longer days. I think the most depressing thing about the winter season, dishonorable mention of winter, fuck you, winter, is that everything dark in the morning. It's dark right away. Like you go to work and it's already, you come home and it's already dark.
Yeah.
But look at us. Look at it. Today, it's a longer day. It's still snowing outside.
I can still see the light though. Like I can still see daylight.
That's amazing. That's
beautiful.
amazing. I don't like how it's snowing today.
Well, no, that's
even
a
though
nightmare.
it's spring, but it's okay. It's okay. I think longer days.
Doesn't spring actually start on March 21st?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Yes.
I didn't say daylight savings time. I just said longer days.
Right. No. But you said it's snowing today, even though it's spring, which it's not yet.
Oh yeah.
Darn it! You're breaking
Strong
the reality
point,
of this
strong point.
podcast here. Breaking the
Oh,
fourth
right.
wall.
Yeah, this isn't going up tomorrow.
No.
What is time?
What is time?
Who are
anyways?
we?
Anyways,
Where
simple,
are you?
Edit that.
simple nomination today.
I like that. That's good.
Keeping it straightforward.
Yeah, not complicated.
I respect that.
Justin.
All right. Well, I had to kind of narrow mine down a little bit more because a lot of them actually work very concept-esque sort of things.
Idiot.
Shut up. But my first one is going to be it's a long descriptor, but the feeling of walking on grass for the first time in like months.
I like this.
You know what I mean?
I
Spongy
like
feeling?
this.
Like
The spongy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I throughout winter, like when winter starts and you get the first snowfall and you hear like the crunching on your feet, it's lovely, it's magical.
It's cool.
By the end of February, It's all I hear in my head.
I hate it.
It's it. And then you're like outside and you're going for a walk and it's just like this lovely soft patter. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's like a rejuvenation.
I like that word.
So that's my nomination. I don't know. Like it's a long descriptor. I know it doesn't really work.
Yeah, can we reword this differently?
Yeah, can we reword that?
Walking on sunshine. Whoa. No, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
The grass walk.
Grass walk?
Grass walk.
Hashtag grass walk. Okay, we're going to go grass walk and see how that
Okay, we'll see how that
feels.
trends.
Grass walk for 400, Alex.
We'll just test that mouthfeel of grouse walk. Grass walk. Grouse walk?
Not grouse walk. There's no grouse.
No, there's
Grace?
no grouses.
Grace?
Grosses?
Okay. anyways.
Green walk.
Oh.
So, but are you going with like the walk aspect or the green
No,
aspect?
it's the feeling of the green feel.
Like when you hug the Hulk?
Exactly.
Green feet.
Green feet.
No.
No.
I don't think I get it.
Gangrene? How about walking on grass?
Walking on grass.
Walking on
grass.
fresh grass?
We'll come back to
Because
this.
it's the best thing about spring.
We'll
Walking
workshop
on
it.
grass.
But it's that feeling.
It's a feeling.
Okay, anyways.
You know what I mean,
We'll get back
though.
to I do. I know.
Sponge foot.
Sponge foot.
Sponge foot.
Yeah.
Soil feet.
Nature feet.
Dirt toe?
Dirt toe.
Dirt toe.
Mud heel.
Worm jam. Nah.
Stop. Shannon, what do you have?
So I am actually going to kind of go off of that, but hopefully give it more meaning.
Wow. Fuck you. Jesus Christ.
That I just love that spring is green, that everything starts to grow, and that you are getting grass, you're getting the leaves on trees, you're getting like the flowers and the growth. I mean, we can maybe keep flowers separate if someone wants it on their list, but just the green stuff starting to grow again, and the world feeling like it's not dead anymore.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vegetation.
Yeah.
Green
commences.
feet.
Growth. Green feet.
Green growth. Yeah, there we go. Green growth.
Does that include like going to a plant nursery and buying your like 12th ivy plant?
I don't
Would
know.
that
count? The act of buying something, I think that's
No, it's got to be
separate.
separate. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that your nomination?
That's good though.
No.
That's good. I like
That's
that.
good.
That's
I
Yeah,
do.
I,
just-
I love
Greenness.
that
It
the
expands
world
on-
feels alive again.
Yeah, that's really good. Green growth? I don't think that's a good term.
No.
I literally, as you guys did that though, I wrote down green growth because I'm like, we're gonna come back to
We're gonna
that
come
now.
back to this.
And
Green growth.
Well, the thing is, people know what we're talking about.
how about just like
Unless they go straight to our list on the website, then they have no idea.
It's just green growth.
Green growth.
Dirt toe.
Mud heel? Sorry.
how about like regrowth and like coming alive? I don't know.
Okay.
Of plants.
Yeah.
Yes, and
yeah.
like vegetation.
Flora.
Yeah, vegetation growth. Green.
Flora.
I don't know. We'll come back to it.
Presence of flora.
No,
Flora and fauna.
That's
No,
different.
no, no,
That's
no, no,
different.
no, no.
What about Merriweather?
Oh no.
Laura, what's your first nomination?
So you wake up from a cold winter and it's a Saturday morning
I can picture
and you find, it's just a little warmer than usual. So you throw your blankets off and then you take a leisurely stretch. You think, yeah, I could use a coffee. And then you walk into the kitchen and you put the kettle on or the coffee pot. I don't know your life. And you walk over to the window and without even thinking it, you push the window open
And
and it's spring.
I love that. That was beautiful.
Opening the windows.
okay, it's like, what's your nomination?
Opening the windows.
You took me there
Okay.
with that though.
I painted a word
I
picture.
was traveled in time there.
Yeah.
So-
Well, we just went from there to there. I pointed through the apartment.
Right.
Listeners. I almost said readers.
If you're reading this podcast,
Reader, I opened the window.
I ask you, how are you doing that?
You put out a transcript version, right?
That's cool. That's
But yeah,
cool.
when you open the windows
yeah.
and like the spring breeze comes in
spring breeze, I like that.
and there's
yeah.
a smell to it
Oh God, yeah.
and like a chill but a warmth to it. And a little shiver goes down your neck.
And you're like, ooh, that tickled me. I'll like another.
And the world is full of possibilities.
Cool. Yeah, that's good.
I felt that warm air the other day. We were like walking outside and it was cold out, but just the breeze and you can kind of just feel the slight warmth in that breeze, just a little bit. And I'm like, it's coming,
And
it's
like
on its way.
And there was the warmth from like the sun coming through the windows too, that you just get that little bit of heat that
Yo, windows are dope.
Windows legit.
just the nomination is just windows.
I wish we were sponsored by some sort of window company.
There's a song in West Side Story. I think it's called Something's Coming. And it's about like love and shit. But it actually makes me think of spring. It's like, it's coming over there in the thing. Na, 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 na.
She
know that
does
one?
have an angelic voice, everyone.
Yeah.
Sure.
She does.
As long
Continues
as,
to prove
I
it.
get to hear
just
this
wanted
every
to get
single
this
day.
recorded for posterity. That's not the word.
We're going into round 2. Wow, that was a quick round 1. Nice and
Yeah.
snappy. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to take this nomination so you guys can have the more fun ones, I think. Just because it's...
Wow, you're so selfless.
I'm the best in every way. Okay. Let's say Easter. My family doesn't celebrate Easter, but we
But it's
have...
a long weekend either way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not one of those things that we'd always have an Easter dinner or anything like that. But when we do, it's very similar to Thanksgiving dinner, similar thing to like Christmas dinner. So
Right.
food's always good. But the Easter hunt, I really enjoy. Don't do it
You
anymore.
would.
What's wrong with the Easter hunt?
You absolutely would.
What do you mean?
No,
It's
there's nothing
amazing.
wrong with that.
It's
It's
amazing.
It's just very unbrand for you.
They would say, ooh, there's 50 chocolates in this one area. Find them. I'm like, okay. 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
Got
Oh
him.
man.
I mean, you were punching kids out
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
way.
So I, was-
Yeah.
I get the other kids to collect the chocolate, and then I just mug them.
Smart.
Give me your chocolate.
It's a great strategy.
I like that. That's good. Okay.
We used to
to mug children.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good
just
strategy.
because you said you don't do it anymore. In my college years, we would get together with a whole bunch of friends and on like a farm property, and they would do the Easter keg hunt.
Yeah.
And it was the mini keg was like the main like one that you were trying to get, but then the eggs were filled with like joints and stuff like that scattered around this property.
Okay.
And like you would just get drunk and then go hunt for more beers and there were like tall boys and like eggs with weed in them and it was awesome. Like it was so, like it made Easter memorable because
That
it's
sounds awesome.
It's just what Jesus would have wanted.
totally because without being like super religious or like I mean, and without being a kid, like you kind of lose the magic of like
Yeah.
that hunt.
And I'll say, like, I didn't, for the longest time, I didn't even know Easter was a religious thing. Much like Christmas.
Really?
I just like, there's a bunny. There's a bunny that
a
gives you
bunny.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's what the TV tells you.
And then the day after Easter, that bunny gives you cheaper chocolate because
Yeah.
they're trying to get rid of that. And it's great. So
He made too much.
he's like, oh no, 50% chocolate off.
I feel like we're gonna have to raise kids to be like, oh yeah, Easter falls on the Tuesday, so that we can like save money without them thinking.
Yes.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Parenting hacks already.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got a question for everyone. What are your thoughts on cream eggs?
Great.
When I was a kid, hated them.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, so true. So did I.
And now,
I can get
love
behind them.
Love them.
Oh,
Yeah.
mini
It's
eggs
weird.
too?
I don't know why that shift happened, but
To be fair, I prefer
Not mini eggs, cream eggs.
but I prefer they do like mini cream eggs.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I
That's
prefer
what I
that.
mean.
Yeah.
Mini cream eggs.
Better ratios.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
definitely.
better ratios because I
Oh.
think I hated them as kids, but that was the time in my life that I could have handled the full size ones.
Yeah.
Can't do that now. Like there's none of that happening.
I just remembered that I made a cream egg pie last year.
Ooh.
It was way too much. Oh boy, it was like headache inducing.
That's
Lots of
okay.
sugar.
We can try again this
Yeah,
year,
try
this
again,
spring.
right?
You know how you deep fry everything, like because that's a thing
Yeah.
that people do.
Yeah.
A guy I used to work with would deep fry the cream eggs.
Do you batter them first?
Yeah,
what
like
okay.
like the deep fried
Interesting.
Mars bars, but
Oh, I had one of those.
yeah,
pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I'd give that a taste.
yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
A little
He
nibble.
Because
swore
then it'd
by
probably
it.
get a little melty in the middle, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that was
Get
his Easter tradition.
Creative
Yeah,
during
nice.
Easter. So, Easter. Great nomination, Tuong. Thank you.
Very good.
Justin.
Mine. This is. Look, I'd like to paint a word. I'd like to paint a word picture.
Give us a word picture.
I'm not gonna do this, guys.
Should we
just
close
so
our
you know.
eyes?
I didn't pay. Wow.
Would be better if we
I
closed
should
our
have
eyes.
given more preamble before Easter.
You can close your eyes, yeah, for sure. I would actually all like you to close your eyes.
People at home,
People,
close your eyes.
even
Unless
if
you're driving.
No, even if, especially. If
Oh
you're-
yeah, don't close.
No,
your
don't do
eyes.
that.
Or actually, if you're walking or jogging, either.
Basically, if you just sit down.
If you're stationary,
Sit down.
sit down. Sit the hell down.
They are sitting when
And
they're
let me
driving.
paint you a picture.
the pop filter tickled my chin.
Random devices are talking to us. So you're it's lovely, like warm breeze outside. It's still a little nippy. You know, you got to have like a light jacket on.
Was that nippy or nipply?
Whichever one you prefer.
Okay.
And you're like, you know what? I want to spend some time outside. Mm-hmm. And you think you could go for a walk, or you could, go for a little saunter, as it were.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
you head down to your favorite, your favorite watering hole.
Oh dear God.
You know,
When you say watering hole, do you mean like a bar?
I've been like a bar.
I
I don't actually have a favorite.
I thought toilet.
bar. Yeah. You find your favorite toilet.
Outdoor toilet.
I'm done with this word picture.
Yeah.
You the first time you get to sit out on a patio if in the year.
Are
Specifically patio. That was what
Yeah, like an outdoor patio.
outdoor.
everyone else's eyes open?
Patio beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the only one who had their eyes closed. People at home, you can open your eyes.
You can
now.
open it. The first time sitting out on a patio, enjoying a drink. It doesn't have to be an alcoholic drink, obviously, but just sitting out on a patio and enjoying being outside. You're probably still going to have to wear a jacket because it's spring still, but just that experience of like, I'm now get to enjoy being outside. And
Yeah.
I'm doing an activity
Your first
outside.
sunny
Hell
day,
yeah.
And it's and I know that more days like this are coming, and it's just going to be warmer and more lovely.
But yeah, that first day, the excitement that you've had from having to drink beers inside all winter
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Well, and also the thought that you can do this for like 4 more months.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the first of so many.
And getting some food and like it's okay that it's kind of a little cooler as you continue to eat it, but because you're just outside and enjoying it. Yeah. It's a lovely thing. So the first patio.
First
visit.
patio. Yeah. I love
guess.
that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, so that was my
I'm a
next
fan.
one.
Shannon,
so
open your
now
eyes.
I gotta figure out.
It's okay, you had 5.
Yeah, you're good. You got plenty.
And now I hate them all. So I think my next one, it's tough because I don't think you guys would resonate with this particular one, but I think I gotta go with it.
If she nominates fire, I'm gonna go crazy.
You know, those spring fires, I just fucking love them.
Listen to the winter podcast, you'll see.
Oh my God. Okay, I stand behind that. But yeah, patio beers, like the first patio beers of the season, damn, that's good.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go with breaking out the flip flops. Even when you're like wearing sweaters, even a jacket, but to be able to free your feet and not have to wear socks anymore, I fucking hate shoes and socks so much. I just never want to wear them again. And then as soon as flip flop season hits, I'm like, done.
Hell yeah.
Never again will my feet be constrained. And then I don't know, December rolls around. I'm like, God damn it.
I'm not a fan of flip flops.
No, you're not a sandal person.
Not a
and
sandal
You don't like
person?
feet?
Is
You
it
don't
the
you're
idea
not a
of,
feet
like-
person?
No, I don't mind that. It's literally the feel of the flip flop. I've never found a flip flop that is comfortable to me. And it's the of my feet on it every single time. Flat.
I don't know if I like the tempo of this.
So
It's a slow and it gets faster.
But you have found like boat shoes, like slip-on shoes that you enjoy.
Yeah. So I don't know. Does that work into your?
I would say that's a good male equivalent.
Okay.
is it semi-bare feet that you're going for here?
Well, I think just because that's the most like acceptable form
Yeah.
of never wearing shoes again that you can get away with in everyday life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so what's the nomination then?
Exposed feet?
Not needing to wear socks.
yeah, getting rid of socks.
No socks? What about ankle socks? No, that's still socks.
Yeah, sockless footwear.
Sockless foot.
Beautiful.
wear.
Okay, I like that.
I was
That's
going
good.
to say feet wear. Nope.
But yeah, sockless footwear is where I'm going with that one, I guess.
Okay.
I was gonna say I make, but really I don't make. I request.
Yeah.
Because you're your own man. That Tuong wears those tiny socks when he wears flat shoes.
What do you mean?
Because otherwise his shoes smell so bad.
My shoes. Oh, man, I have stinky
You've
feet.
got some odor going
Yeah.
on.
Oh man,
That's
I got
disappointing.
deodorize my feet.
Yeah.
Is there deodorant for feet? It must be.
I think there
there's
is.
shoe sprays.
And there's like blocks that you can rub in your shoes.
Too much work. I'm gonna just use my armpit deodorant on my feet.
Smart.
Yeah, I don't know. I despise wearing footwear. Like for our wedding day, that was like my like number one thing. I'm like, I am not wearing any shoes, and I encourage everybody to do the same. Our whole bridal party went shoeless. It was fantastic.
That's good.
Nice.
That's good.
Bunch
Yeah.
of goddamn hippies.
I'd
Yeah.
be
It was
afraid of
great.
stepping on something that would poke my foot.
I didn't even care. I
Was
too
there
drunk.
spongy grass? Was there spongy
There's
grass under your
spongy
feet?
grass, yeah.
Oh,
Spongy
such
grass.
spongy
Green
grass.
foot. Laura,
Good.
what do you got?
That's a really good question.
It's all connected.
Okay, so you've opened the windows
Oh God, there's more.
and you look at your watch and you realize, hey, it's only 9:32 and it's a Saturday morning and I've got nothing to do today. And then you start looking around your kitchen and you open the cupboard under the sink and
Oh,
something
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
something yellow catches the light.
I think I know.
And you pull it out and you hold it up near your nose and you inhale the scent of lemon.
I know.
And
what
then
this
you
is.
say, yes. Today is the day. Spring cleaning day.
Oh no. Spring cleaning, everyone. Actually, I think I like the idea of spring cleaning more than I like doing it.
It's
I think
like
everyone
a
does, right?
reset on your life.
Why spring?
Not that I need
yeah,
that,
I guess
but
it's a thing. Okay, all right.
It's not really the act of cleaning, although sometimes that's fun. It's more the sense of accomplishment at the end of the day.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
And the feeling that nothing's holding you back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like if your house or your apartment is clean, there's nothing you can't do. There's no reason not to chase your dreams.
I like the renewal feel of it. Like it's after a long winter and you're just cooped up inside or whatever, and you just like open up the windows.
Do
and
all the laundry.
do all the laundry, and it's just like this like refreshment of
A rejuvenation.
rejuvenation.
That's a common theme with spring, isn't it?
Yeah.
eh?
It's the
Interesting.
inside version of greenery outside.
Wow,
Yeah.
we're really getting deep on this podcast.
Hashtag clean feet.
Hashtag clean feet.
Spring cleaning, yeah.
You know what?
It's like a shower for your apartment.
Yeah. I don't like doing it, but I'm glad I always
you
do
don't.
it though. No, I'm glad when we're done it though. Like
Yeah, I will complain the entire way.
100%.
But it really is like putting a stick of deodorant on your
feet.
apartment and your feet. So
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of cleaning in general. Like I like purging and I like cleaning and I like sorting and
Did you guys ever go to the dump?
Oh, it's the best.
I love going
yeah.
to the dump.
We
I gotta go after this podcast. I just ate a lot of pizza. I'm sorry.
Get to
Hey,
drop off your electronics, drop off your donations, drop off your dangerous household items like medications and stuff,
Yeah.
your oils, your batteries,
my needles.
yeah.
your needles. You
needles.
can drop all that off at the dump.
My empty cocaine
Definitely.
bags.
Yeah.
Plus, the LCB or the beer stores on the way back from the dump too. So you go to the dump, you drop
Smart.
stuff off. Go to the beer store, trade in your empties for a full case of something new.
You reward yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, get my 250 out of the case.
Last spring we had maybe 8 bags. Like
Of beer?
massive of beer. Of
That's also happened.
of just like stuff to throw away, whether it was just like we don't need this anymore, let's
Yeah.
garbage, or donate, or e-waste, or whatever. I've never felt more just free in my entire
That's
life. It was
beautiful.
incredible.
Can I make 3 quick plugs while we're here? The first is there's an app called Waste Wizard that you can get on your phone. And if you're like, is this CD case recyclable or is it garbage? You can just enter the name of the thing and it'll tell you like where to recycle it or whether it should go in the garbage.
That's genius.
That's pretty cool.
The second one is that H&M does textile recycling. So you can bring any fabrics into H&M and they'll give you a coupon. So when you're doing your spring
I forgot to
cleaning.
use that coupon.
And the third one is The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo.
Yeah.
If you ever want motivation to clean
Yeah.
your life.
Oh,
you want
yeah.
to bring
wonderful.
joy to your life.
It's also on Netflix now. The book's
Yeah.
better.
Oh, interesting.
so read the
This
book.
turned
It's
into an ad, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Are we sponsored by any of this? Is Mary Kondo going to come in and just start nominating stuff?
I don't think so, but she might come in and start throwing things out.
Yeah. We definitely
She ever reads my email.
We definitely had our Netflix show on as we were like purging shit. It feels good. It's total inspiration.
Yeah.
It's a cathartic experience. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into the other Purge thing. Like the movie The Purge.
Right, yeah.
That's right.
Just a lot of murder.
Straight up murder. And then cleaning. We're going to round 3, people. Okay, nice. Okay.
Oh no.
I know. Round 3 is always tough, eh? Okay. No one nominated that thing, eh? Okay. That's interesting.
He's got an obvious one that he thinks is obvious.
I think it's obvious, but I think it goes too much with Shannon's things, to be honest.
I'm changing gears here though, so don't you worry.
You're changing gears?
Completely.
Oh wow.
See, I want to nominate something. Okay, I'm going to nominate something that's for me. Because
Shouldn't you have been doing that all along?
no, I was doing it for the people, but screw the people.
Doing
this
it
one's
for the
me.
cast.
Doing it for the cast. I was doing it for the yeah. Go ahead.
So real quickly, every time we're here, we mention screw the audience, screw the listeners.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for listening, by the way.
Instigate that.
I don't know.
You know what else I like is that every once in a while you'll be like, oh, our listeners in Australia. Because there was like one person who downloaded the podcast from Australia.
It wasn't once. There's a healthy 3 people
Okay, 3.
in Australia, I think. It's great.
What's
We
up,
gotta
Aussies?
shout out our audiences.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Tell the rest of your friends. Now,
Mates, tell your mates.
Oh, very
sorry.
good.
Damn it.
Just lost him.
All right, this day is a special day. It's a day for fools, a day for clowns,
Oh my
a day for
gosh.
silly people, a day for ha-has
What about hee-hees?
and hee-hees, hoo-hoos.
What about she's?
Shishis? No for shishis.
Very inclusive.
Very inclusive.
And yeah, that sounds good. April Fools. Hey, you know what? The thing is, I wasn't that crazy about April Fools growing up.
Oh.
Yeah, it was weird. I was and I wasn't. Like, I was never instigator of April Fools, and I still am not. Like, I'm not the one on April Fools who's gonna punk you most of the time.
Right.
I'll do that on a daily basis if I like you enough. But I do appreciate the creativity that comes into April Fools. Not your like standard like rascal kind of like, I'm gonna do something that's like really annoying and
Right.
piss you off after. Like, I'm not gonna graffiti your walls and you're like, I'm gonna have to clean those walls now. Or you know, the saran wrap over the toilet seat. While funny, while very funny,
No.
I think it's hilarious.
No.
I'm not gonna do it. But I do think the creativity comes from like companies and like the movie industry, the video game industry, and just like the tech industry. They always come up with crazy ways to show off. Like, Google's always like, I have this new crazy product, but it's part of their April Fool's gag.
Right.
And then sometimes they actually make the thing. Like, if people get like a big enough like
Right.
buzz out of
Right,
it,
yeah.
they're like, oh my god, people actually like this. Not supposed to be real idea. Let's just actually make it.
Didn't that happen with Gmail? They announced Gmail on April Fool's one day.
Did they?
Yeah.
Was it Gmail?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's cool.
Yeah, and it.
There's several
Now it is.
video game ones where it's just like, okay, now you have like, I don't know, a unicorn as a sword. That's stupid. And then people are like, that's awesome. Make that. And they're like, okay. So they made it. It's like, I just love that creativity that comes out of April Fool's that's beyond just the tomfoolery of, you know, being a dick.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the being a dick aspect of it.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Like the
but
whoopee cushion on the thing. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Farts are funny. We
Yeah.
know this.
Always, yeah.
Yeah. Every
But,
time.
you know, you could
I
do
feel
better.
like April Fool's Day really peaks at a certain age, though, when you're young and you're like constantly on the lookout and you're suspicious that everything is an April Fool's
Yeah,
joke.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like-
I don't feel like too many people do April Fools anymore
Mm-hmm.
on like a baseline
On a
basis.
personal level,
On a personal
no.
level, I don't know
No.
too many people who
Well,
just
it might
like
be more of an age thing. It might be younger
maybe
kids are more into it.
But companies always do April Fool stuff,
Yeah.
and I think it's always I always look out for that kind of stuff.
So for like a solid 15 years straight, my dad would wake us up April Fool's morning, and like waking someone up with an April Fool's joke is genius because you're not with it yet. You're not
Yep.
cognizant of what's happening. So, and it was the exact same thing once a year. He'd wake us up and go, girls, you got to get up. There's a deer in the backyard. You got to see it. And we would always be like, cool, let's go see this fucking deer. And it was never there for 15 years running. And
never a
he
deer.
would just crack up. And one year, like we're like, oh, we got to get him. And he was on like shift work. He had to be at work for 7 a.m. And we filled his truck with all of our stuffed animals and like had like window markers and like wrote all over it like Happy April Fools. And he was just pissed. Like he's late for work trying to get all of these stuffed animals out of his vehicle so he can drive to work. But we're like, oh, we got him back. But 15 years of being tricked into wanting to see a deer.
I must say
amazing.
that's quite endearing.
And with that, let's spring into
You're not into that.
spring into
Okay.
Justin's nomination.
Maybe this is a little out of left field, and I don't anticipate it getting in the top 5, but I feel like I need to put it out there.
Say your piece.
Is the announcement or the starting of the announcement of music festival lineups?
Fuck you.
Okay, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Didn't mean to do that.
The announcement of music festival.
Like you hear about the final Coachella lineup and the final maybe.
No, not even. Oh, I could have done this so much better than you.
Okay, well,
Why aren't you better?
God damn it. All right, well, here, support me here. Come on. No, speak your fucking piece.
No, it's not even the announcement of the lineups. You have the kickoff of festival season in the spring. Coachella kicks it off April every year, and it's considered one of the biggest music festivals in the world. Certainly one of the most like notable and the one that people look to for fashion and music. And basically, they set up what festival lineups are going to be for the rest of the summer, right?
Right.
So then. Following that, you've got Governor's Ball in New York in May.
I like how you're now looking at your phone.
Because this was my number one. I've got my whole list.
Nailed it.
You got Rolling Loud out of Florida in May, Boston Calling in May, Hangout also, I think Atlanta in May, Bottle Rock, San Francisco in May, Shaky Knees, Primavera Sound is the biggest music festival in the world out of Barcelona, Spain.
Oh my God.
Are these
Happens
all
in
music
May.
festivals?
They are.
Huh.
And it's my fucking bucket list of like places to
Wow.
travel, and like Primavera Sound is like my number one music festival I want to go to in my lifetime, and it happens in Spain in May, and it needs to happen in my lifetime.
But what about Live Aid?
And then
Guys, we
that-
have got to do Live Aid.
But then that sets up the rest of your summer. You know at that point what Bonnaroo, what Lollapalooza, what South by Southwest is going to look like based on those lineups that...
South by Southwest is a music festival?
Oh my God.
I thought that was like a Comic-Con thing.
It's a mix of everything.
It's a music festival, music convention mix.
Okay.
But
You know what
Yeah.
I like is that all of these just like these words just sound so random to me.
But
Like
that
spaghetti elbow, flower pot.
but spring is what sets up music festivals for the rest of the summer.
Yeah.
And
So
they're-
anyway, that was my nomination.
Nice.
Great job, Justin.
Justin,
You
you're
really,
good.
you really
Thank
won
you
me
so
over
much.
there.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your minds are in very similar places.
But
eh?
seriously,
That's not
what
even...
about Live Aid?
pretty sure that was July, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
but they announced the lineup earlier. Can you cut that?
Yeah.
And
No, keep that in.
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it.
and this year too, like you've got the 50th anniversary
I've had a nerve.
of Woodstock happening.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Are they doing a festival?
They are
Oh,
for the
did it?
50th
It's going to go
anniversary.
big. It's pretty big.
And you're already seeing with some of these, like Ottawa Blues Fest announced their lineup. You've got the Killers. That's one of the big headliners for
Killers
this
are
Woodstock.
playing Blues Fest?
And Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Well, I knew Backstreet
Also
Boys
that.
were. That was definitely on my radar.
You got the newsletter.
But the 50th anniversary of Woodstock, like they're bringing back some original artists mixed with like some today's big headliners, and the Killers have been announced for that. Like already, like lineups are starting to be set, and it's based on the lineups that come from the spring.
Cool. I love that. Well, great nomination, Justin.
Thank you very much. I
And
appreciate
Shannon,
that.
what do you got?
Shannon, what the hell you got over there?
I don't know, more flip flops or something.
That's really funny. I didn't like. I thought it was kind of like a one-off sort of.
Well, so I'm changing your nomination to what Shannon wrote because it makes. I think I like that better.
Yeah,
Is
it's much
the
better, yeah.
kickoff of music
yeah,
festivals.
it is a
Yeah.
better way of putting it.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
yeah.
yeah. So thanks for that.
Yeah, better
So
than.
did you have anything else you wanted to say? I was thinking of saying that one first just because I was like so passionate about it, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna save it for my big number one.
Thunder Stolen.
That makes me so happy.
Been thunderstruck.
Well, what's your last true nomination?
What do you think is also on my list? No, that was mine. Like I said it,
Yep, yep.
and then you had to cut in with your
Amazing
I
preparation.
can give you more if you want.
list of music festivals there.
Baby
All
animals.
right. Okay. No, do you know what? Puppies and other baby animals.
Yes. I just whispered about baby animals.
Yep, that was
I
the last
inceptioned
one
her.
on my list.
baby
and that's-
animals?
It's puppies and other baby animals.
Okay, so baby animals.
Yeah, baby animals.
But make sure you're thinking about puppies.
But you've got like
Wait a second.
and
What?
okay, so last year, walking around like a park on my lunches and whatnot, and spring came, and all of a sudden you've got the little ducklings that are
No, I don't.
following.
I can't
their
get on board with the
moms,
birds.
and, ducklings
But all
are
the other
so
ones.
damn cute.
Ducks are
and
cute.
you've got the
got
little
Daffy.
bunnies just in time for Easter,
bunny.
and this
Tiny
is such a
squirrels.
shitty nomination.
Tiny squirrels. No, this was on my
I
list
think-
too.
Yeah, that was what I wanted to nominate, but April Fools, of course.
I'm sorry. Am I missing something? What tiny animal? What's happening? Like I don't understand.
What happens in the spring?
Like
because-
Return of Critters and like
but you
animal
can have
life.
baby animals
no,
and
no. Animals procreate more in the like they do it in the
Animals
early
fuck
in the
in the
beginning of the
winter.
year. And then they
And a lot of the
And the
animals
babies
that
come in the
like
spring.
hibernate and stuff like that hibernate
Okay.
pregnant.
totally a thing.
all right, cool, right on. Legitimately didn't know that, but now that makes sense, and I'm on board with this. I mean,
then
it's
you
not as good as
can-
my music festival.
Then
There's
you
like
can take
ring-
puppies to music festivals
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's animals were like, I don't know.
Like we're in grade 3, I think. This is like you might have missed that day.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, where they talk about like now that
they
I
show
think of
you
it,
how
they
to
don't
put-
tell you why there's a lot of animals in the spring. Because even now I'm putting the pieces together and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's because they're fucking in the winter. Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
in grade 3, they show you you got the banana in the condo, but they put a
Grade
squirrel's
3?
face on the banana.
I think in grade 3 they discuss a lot
Because
more.
that's where the babies come from.
Right.
Bananas with
Bananas.
condoms on them.
In grade 3 they talk a lot more about the birds and they show you eggs and stuff
Yeah.
to focus on the. Look, they just poop out another animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't tell you how that happens.
So how do we want to word this nomination? Because I had that too. I had like an
Baby
animal,
animals?
Just
I think, honestly, this could have been a good winter nomination of just animals fucking.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but they're usually like underground and
you
up
don't
in
get to
trees
see
and
it in
stuff.
the winter.
Yeah.
They're hiding when they're
I
doing
I
it.
want to watch it.
Until we get that YouTube channel set up, I don't think it's worth the nomination.
Animalhub.com. Oh God, Laura,
Coming this spring to PodCavern.
coming, take us home.
Hey. There's a lemony scent in the air. The windows are open. The apartment is full of fresh air. And you feel a cool breeze. And you think, I could feel that cool breeze even more if my legs were bare. And you suddenly realize it's time to turn over your closet. Turning over the closet.
Oh, very good.
Where you take out your summer clothes and you hang them up and you put away your winter clothes and you throw them in the closet.
Interesting.
But not hung up in a bin.
Right, yeah.
So turning over the closet.
Turning over your closet. Does anyone else do this?
I used to do it like growing up at my parents' place. Like it was like a whole ritual, like as part of the spring cleaning that we would take part in that. Now all the clothing I own is in one closet.
That's convenient.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But would you put them on different shelves?
No, it all hangs up.
Damn.
Marie Kondo would be so disappointed.
She would be very impressed that I have that little clothing.
Yeah, she definitely would. I have a bit of a clothing issue. So, but I used to have like several bins of clothing that I would swap each year, but now it's just one bin. So
Wow.
I've gotten better.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, I really needed Marie Kondo in my life. So
Who's there? Come in.
Konnichiwa.
Hello. Hi there. It's me, Marie Kondo.
she is not British.
Oh, hello.
I was going to say, I'm not going to be the one to do the accent. I'll tell you that right now.
This is not an accent. I'm Marie Kondo.
It's Marie.
Okay, bye.
You sound like Mary Poppins.
I don't know who. Mary. Wow, that was amazing that she visited us today.
crazy.
I think
Yeah.
she was.
It's weird that she's just knocking
She was
on
wearing
doors.
that really nice white sweater too. I love that
Yeah,
sweater.
that's good.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Which was
bye.
also one of my.
She even tried to
backup
clean
nominations.
the PodCavern at all. She just left. She just knew it was
knew.
perfect.
Yeah.
There's but it's almost as satisfying as shopping. For those of you who get a lot of satisfaction for shopping, like I do, is when you hang up your new clothes or your spring clothes or your summer clothes, and you sort of forgot about a lot of stuff you own, and you're like, oh my god, I get to wear this, and it's thrilling.
Thrilling.
I like the opportunity.
Yeah.
It's not the exact same thing, but I do enjoy when I get to wear it. Like I'm just wearing t-shirts now.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I enjoy that too. And
You wear your pug shirts soon.
yes, exactly.
Both of them.
I like because I don't have as much clothes as you to have to turn over my entire closet, but I will start using different shelves.
Yeah.
Because now it's just like I'll open this one more
Drawers?
because that's where all my shorts are and my t-shirts
Right.
and whatever. So yeah, I hear ya.
We can swap them. You can put the pants on the bottom and the shorts on the top if you want.
Don't be crazy. Well, we just made our list of 12. That's exciting.
Nice, good job.
Shall we take a break? What do you think?
Oh, pizza.
Eat some
I
za.
got some more pizza.
Maybe
I think so.
see where Mary Kondo is.
No,
I
no,
feel
no,
like
no,
she's
no.
around the corner, but
She's probably eating the pizza.
Mary, get away! It's my pizza. All right, we'll be
Sound like
back.
Mickey Mouse.
Nope. That was Mary Kondo.
Your closet has been turned over. Your new clothes hang neatly side by side. And then you realize you still have a certain longing, an urge, if you will. Perhaps that thing you saw on Amazon, if you were to hang it beside your other clothes, maybe that would make you feel complete. So you go on the internet, www.podcavern.com. You click the link, the one that sends a little cut of your purchase to Amazon. Fuck,
Sorry.
the one that sends a little cut of your purchase to PodCavern at no extra cost to you. Helps them run things. The behind the scenes costs to get this podcast to you lovely people. And then you go to Amazon and you buy that thing and it comes in the mail and you hang it in your closet and you realize, no, nothing will make you feel complete. And now, back to the show.
Top five.
Hey everyone, we're back. We had some nice pizza. Laura recorded some robot noises, I guess.
That's my voice.
That's okay. And yeah, I just want to point out, we never pointed this out earlier, but this is our first couples podcast.
True.
Double date.
Double
Cute.
date.
Double date
So
city.
cute.
Yeah, Justin and I and these bozos.
Yeah.
are just-
We're long overdue.
True that.
Yeah. But anyways, this is nice. This
Yeah,
is
it's
nice.
good.
This
It's
is
good times.
This is how I want to do dates. Where it's nice and fun, but also efficient.
Yeah.
We're getting work done.
Yeah.
And in a sweaty enclosed room.
a cavern.
That's what everybody wants
that
on
noise?
a date. I think that's Marie Kondo wandering the hall.
The ghost of Marie Kondo.
That actually makes a lot of sense. She's not dead.
Let me in.
She's not dead.
The past 20 minutes, she died.
I love mess.
Should we read this list here?
Let's do it.
All right. What we got here in our Master 12 list is we have longer days or, more hours of sunshine, feeling of walking on grass or just walking on grass, growth of greenery. Now, that took us minutes.
Yeah, that took us a
Literal
while to nail down.
minutes.
But it's a great.
I'm happy with where we ended.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. It went from green growth to growth green to green giant. And
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay.
Nice.
I knew that was coming. Opening windows. We have Easter, first patio visit, sockless footwear, in brackets, I'm putting up to the thigh. Just kidding. That's not it.
I'm not great at anatomy.
Spring cleaning, April Fool's, start of music festival season, baby animals, and little baby animals, woof woof, oink oink,
Little quack quack.
a little wee wee, a little nay.
Yeah.
I ran out of animal noises and turning over the closet.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot cat. A little meow meow. Okay.
Little kitties.
Little cuties. Okay. We need to make a top 5 list, everyone. So, you know what? I truly think this won't be that. We're not going to get heated on this one. There's no way.
It's the spring. The heat is coming.
The
Yeah,
heat is coming,
the heat
but
is
we're not
coming.
we're not turning up well, we might. Shannon, are you going to be good?
Do you know about climate change?
Serious issue.
The heat is going to be turned up.
I know.
And then down sometimes. That doesn't mean the climate's not changing.
So we might have to do this list again in around 10 years when
Right.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
global
true.
warming takes over. Now, what do you guys think here? Let's start some stuff.
Okay.
Music festival season to me has to be starred.
Oh, did you like that one?
Oh, the level of sass.
I think I'd like to star the more hours of sunlight.
I feel like
Sunshine or
that's
whatever.
got to be started.
Yeah.
too.
It's gotta be.
It's a beautiful thing. That's one thing that I think everyone does look forward to.
One nomination I was going to make that Shannon beat me to was greenery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Green things
greenery.
growing.
I like green things.
Make those plants happy. We're going to plant our tomato seeds soon.
Yep.
Another friendly PSA to our listeners,
Is this an
except for
innuendo?
those in Australia, because you have different seasons. If you want to grow tomatoes this summer, plant them soon, indoors, and then transfer them to the outdoors
Smart.
when it gets warmer outside. Otherwise, your tomato plant's not going to bloom until September, and then it's just going to die with the first frost.
This happened to us. This is
That's
why.
sad.
Yeah, it was very
That's
sad.
We had
It was
one
depressing.
sad mutant tomato.
But
and
I am
how
happy to
delicious
hear
it
you
was.
learned.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learn, yeah.
Yeah.
We should eat
It's
that.
Sometimes.
a success story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as we remember to do it.
We should have turned that into like spaghetti sauce or something.
Oh yeah.
That single
It was
tomato.
green and misshapen.
Yeah, but it was so sad.
Fried green tomatoes.
I've never had those.
They're delicious.
They're very good.
I've heard that. That was on an episode of Queer Eye last season.
Yeah, it
Mama
was
Tammy.
actually. Yep.
Okay, stop plugging other shows. That is not the PodCavern.
And the movie Fried Green Tomatoes
my
is
God.
also
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah, I've never seen
Kathy
that.
Bates. Yeah, it's great. Cannibalism is a theme in the movie,
Is that
which
a thing?
is great. Yeah.
The entire context I have surrounding that is when in the episode of The Simpsons, when Apu's getting married and he hasn't met his bride, so on his wedding day, he's like, I have to ask you 3 questions. What is your favorite book, movie, and food? And she goes, the answer to all 3 is fried green tomatoes. He's like, okay. So
I distinctly remember that. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Let's start some more
You're
stuff
welcome.
here.
I'd like to put forward one that I think we should get rid of, and it is one of mine.
Okay.
And so
Music festivals.
Yeah, music. Definitely. I'm gonna get rid of walking on grass only because it can play into the growth of the greenery. I think a little bit.
That's fair.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm okay with kind of as much as I love just that feeling of it.
Yeah.
I don't think one I did a very good job of
Explaining
it.
Yeah.
But it can also be kind of put into growth of greenery. So I'm willing to get rid of that one.
You picture your stereotypical hippie walking on grass. That's what I was thinking about
Yeah.
when you're
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
and then
cool.
fold out the blanket. Have yourself a little picnic,
Absolutely.
and go for a
beautiful
little Easter joint hunt.
Go for a joint hunt.
Easter keg hunt.
Keg hunt.
Yeah.
But there's joints in there too.
Oh yeah, also that.
Okay, so both of those.
I also think yours could play into the sockless footwear, which I would like to put up as
Interesting.
a potential star.
I'll star it, and we can talk about it.
Okay.
That's all I'm looking for now.
I'll
Is
take
further
that.
discussion.
I'd also like spring cleaning to be considered, guys. Big fan.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take it.
Does anyone want to open any windows?
I like opening windows.
I like it too.
I do. I just compared to the rest of this list, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard.
Compared to the rest of the list, it's a strong number one.
Really? This is your number one?
It's not everyone's. How else do you know spring is here? If you
don't
didn't open the window, you could miss all of this
Yeah. If you didn't open the window.
if you don't open the window.
But I feel like you
What if
can
you opened
see
a
that it's
door?
spring outside. Yeah.
Instead, and like went out that door.
Then you'd be in the hallway.
With Marie Kondo.
Well, then you went down the stairs, a couple
It
flights, and then you
seems
went
like
out the door
a
again.
lot of work. It just seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm not sold on windows. I like doing it. I just don't know if it competes with the rest of this list here.
Do you want me to paint the word picture again?
Nope. I'm good.
I think you probably should. Just yeah.
Nope. Don't do it.
Okay, I tried.
No,
You're,
don't do it.
you're
No.
pausing like you want me to.
What do you think about? And I'm okay with either. I know April Fools won't make it, so I can already see that it's gone. It's but Easter. That's a pretty popular one, I think. So
Nah.
thoughts?
That's the thing. I don't like I understand where the nomination is coming from, but I don't have a strong reaction
Jesus.
to it. Yeah, it's Jesus, definitely.
See, I just
We're
don't.
sort of back to the same Christmas
Is the Christmas thing? Is the
discussion
Christmas-
that I think Easter has just gotten to a point that there's so much sort of like responsibility on your shoulders to get to different events and
Yeah.
I mean
Eat all the ham.
yeah, I don't know. There's like, and without the gift giving aspect of it, like you're just expected to be places, and Justin fucking hates that.
I do hate that.
Yeah. Whenever
Big
there's
hater of it.
expectations
Yeah.
put on him, he's like, nah,
No,
not
thank
a fan.
you. So I would like to, not like to, but I think we could get rid of Easter.
I'll just go on a little Easter egg hunt by myself after this podcast.
We can make you an Easter egg hunt if that
Will
makes you
you?
feel better. Yeah.
Can we live stream it?
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
100%.
Yeah, we should do
100%.
On what is that? Animalhub.com?
Animalhub.com, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still working on that website.
Mostly animals,
it's
but
weird enough
sometimes
that-
Easter egg hunts.
So this is a PSA for all you animals out there. If you want to submit your videos to animalhub.com, we need to really pad out our website here.
Definitely.
I get a lot of feels around the first patio visit. Like it's probably one of the things I look forward to most with the coming
Yeah.
warm weather. And like you had said, Justin, like sitting, I'm happy to sit there with a coat on.
Yeah.
But the first like day that the
Because you know the
sun
coat's
warmth-
coming off one of these days.
Yeah.
Totally. Happy to sit there like with the sun coming down on you, just sitting there with like a nice cold pint. Even if you have like the little like thin gloves on or anything, like I'm still
Yeah.
happy with that. I just want to.
I've got those gloves.
I don't got those gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
You
them
could
gloves.
borrow
You got those
mine.
gloves?
Yeah, I got
But
them
your
gloves.
first day, like I mean, if the forecast wasn't calling for rain, like we've got like a 13-degree day coming up. Like to me, if it was sunny and 13, I would be itching to be on a patio.
Yeah, definitely.
It's supposed to be 15 degrees on Thursday.
Shit.
Crazy.
But rainy.
How do wait? Fuck, we're in the future now. How to make this?
Oh yeah.
There's
My
no.
bad.
There's
There's no
no.
saving
I
it.
can't. It's supposed to be 15 degrees one day in the past or present or
Yeah,
future.
that's right.
People are listening, going, "That sounds so cold."
So it's more, first patio visit at somewhere else that's not your patio, at a restaurant probably or wherever.
That's exactly the
but-
description, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
but not beginning of patio season. We're not like wording it in that way, right?
No, it's the first one.
Yeah, your first visit to
Your
a patio.
first visit,
Because,
yeah,
yeah,
first
like
visit.
patio season, I think, yeah, it does start in technically warmer weather, but a lot of people will go to it when
There's
it's not
just
necessarily warmer weather.
Such anticipation after being cooped
Yeah.
up all winter.
Yeah.
When would you say that anticipation starts?
Oh, I'm fully in it right now. Like I want
Yeah.
to sit on a patio at like a brewery so badly.
The first day where you go outside and you're like, that's pretty nice out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Or
like that.
Like,
I don't know.
if you're not able to go outside, maybe you
just open a window, maybe.
open a window.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn it, she
You're
got me.
right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Do you want me to start open window? I can do it right now.
Hashtag open windows, open hearts.
I don't think you have to hashtag that.
Help me, listeners.
Hashtag Greenfoot.
Okay. All right. I think we have.
Hashtag fine line between greenfoot and gangrene. Does your foot turn green when you get gangrene? I always imagined it did.
I would assume so.
I think it's like
imagine-
yellow and
Probably,
brown,
right?
unfortunately.
Ugh, that's
Yeah.
not green.
It's not green at all.
Okay.
Gang yellow.
I don't like any of these hashtags you guys are making.
Were you guys on board with starring the patio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
okay. So
Yeah, in the
we-
window.
I think we have enough start here. So we have
And the window.
longer days, first patio visit, start of music festival season, growth of greenery, sockless footwear, opening windows. I'll start for you, and spring cleaning. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need to cut 2.
So we've gotten rid of also baby animals and turning over the closet. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's
We're
fine
getting
by
rid of
me.
those.
That's
baby
fine.
animals is pretty.
Literally
dope,
the
but-
sacrificial lamb.
I
And my
literally-
cashmere sweater.
I literally
Just
only
kidding.
threw it out there because my list was taken.
Yeah. But
Well,
what if
I
there are
mean, by-
baby
That's a good
animals
one.
at these festivals?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like if there was like a petting zoo at a
Honestly,
music
we're
festival.
so close to being there. Like if we have goat yoga, surely there's going to be tiny animals roaming around music festivals one day.
They have yelling goats on Spotify doing Taylor Swift covers, and it's glorious. You should check that out.
And if
That's a whole
Coachella had
sub-internet,
the if Coachella had the yodeling kid last year, they probably are considering the yelling goats.
Absolutely.
I think
That's
that's,
cool.
actually what can bring Taylor Swift's career back is if she were to do a Coachella performance with screaming goats.
I don't know that could even help.
Oof.
Wow.
Wow.
But
That's hurtful.
That's really awkward because Taylor Swift was supposed to be on the podcast next week.
jeez.
oh, that's I won't come. That's fine.
Couldn't make it through the window.
Hello, it's me, Taylor.
That's pretty good. It's a good Taylor.
Take off that wig, Marie. We know it's you.
Shannon's learning my accents.
Marie's back in a blonde wig.
Okay.
You're not even wearing heels, Marie.
Let's cut 2.
Look,
Out the window?
I think we might have to throw opening the window. I mean, I think we might have to close that window.
I think we're gonna. I'm gonna close the window.
I'm sorry.
I'm a fan of the spring breeze though. Like
I do. Okay.
Spring breeze.
makes me feel fine.
Can't feel it unless you open the goddamn window. Everybody.
They wrote a song about it.
yeah.
Let's. I don't know how I feel about sockless footwear.
Whoa.
I don't know how I feel because
It's not enough for me.
It's not.
I need my
need your-
calves.
Shannon's straight for the water. She's like,
I need my calves exposed. For me, the bigger issue is the calves. They can't be tamed.
the basketball team, the Cavs.
No, the baby
Are you thinking
cows.
of the Bulls?
No, the
The
Cavaliers.
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 She put her hand on my knee, on my thigh, being like, "You idiot."
Surely you don't think there's a basketball team
I can only
named after baby cows.
I can only assume the Bulls farm team though is the Cavs,
thinking
right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Farm team.
So hear me out.
Yeah.
The only reason why I say this is because when I think of like sandals and things like that, I do think more summer than I do spring. I do get that it's like the first time you get to wear it, but I'm not sure if it's enough for me. That's all.
I literally I don't put my flip flops away until like snow starts.
Yeah.
So like to me the fact that my socks go away and the sandals come out, like that's the start of like a 6-month journey for my feet.
Yeah, Laura
This is the area that matters to me.
does not play on an audio podcast.
My foot is covered and on the table. And then we have a little exposed ankle. And if you come back to the PodCavern in about 3 weeks, you're going to see a lot more exposed ankle and more. So that's just my
Are you cheating on me?
that's just where my priorities are at in the calves.
The basketball team.
Just for me,
fan.
this is like a lifestyle
Yes.
change
Yeah.
come the warmer weather.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because you hate
Oh,
socks.
despise. Like even like all through the winter, I have a pair of flats at work that I wear my boots and socks in, and as soon as I get to work, they come off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Get
wear
those flats
Is Boots
on.
and Socks now a music festival too?
Boots and socks and boots and socks and
clothes,
boots
yeah.
and socks and
Okay.
boots and hearts, but yeah.
Let's think about this here. Let's get back on track.
Yep.
Thoughts on sockless footwear?
Listen.
Just in comparison here is what we're looking
And that's
at.
fair because I know
Yeah.
it's not big for you either.
It's like I get the appeal because like again like the what are they like the boat show?
Yeah.
Or like boat shoes or whatever.
Martyrs
love a
type
boat
of-
show.
Love a boat show. I love going to the boat shows.
Is yachts?
You know
dope.
what my favorite
Yachts are
part is?
sweet.
Is when you get to climb in the boat and pretend that you're the captain. And then someone's like, "You are the captain now."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Shut up. You didn't even see that movie." And I didn't either.
Do you even like Tom Hanks?
Where did you find a Corona? As much as I love like just wearing the boat shoes,
Yeah.
I do have a hard time connecting with it. Again, it's purely because it's like the flip flop thing.
You
Like,
just
I
see my passion every year, and that's why you have an emotional connection to this one.
that's why. Yeah,
That's really gross, guys.
it's also exhausting.
I think what's going to happen here is that flip-flops are going to be cut and the window is also going to be cut. And you know what happens when you cut a window? You're left with just a hole in the wall. So
You know
I'm
what
fine with
happens
it.
when you cut flip flops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
they
you
just
go
become-
barefoot like at your wedding.
They just become flops.
You cut the flip, you get the flop.
Yeah.
Aye.
Hey, yeah.
Listen.
Hey, yo, I'll be here all week.
I don't know what my point is here. I just wanted to talk and share my feelings.
But yeah,
And those are them.
I think
And I'm
with,
done.
I think with the three of you against me on the sockless footwear, I'll concede that
I'm not against it, but I don't think it's as
I truly like the only thing is like that is something that I would nominate in the summer for sure. Because then when I think of that, I think of beaches and I think of all that other stuff too, right?
See you in 3 months.
Exactly.
sucker.
But yeah, in the spring, I just it's just not. Yeah, I don't equate it. That's all.
and that's okay.
And
I'll live alone in my passion.
while we crush your dreams there, I'm gonna crush Laura's. Windows is out.
Can I tell you a story
It's
that's
much easier for you.
related to flip-flops but not windows? You can
Okay.
cut this later. One time I went to Canada's Wonderland, and as any young, irresponsible person would do, I wore flip-flops.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
And I went on a roller coaster, and one of my flip-flops fell off and could not be retrieved. I then had to buy a new pair of incredibly uncomfortable flip-flops for $20, whatever was worth it. And I put those on, and then we went back on that roller coaster, and I put my flip-flops in the box. And then the attendant said, "No, ma'am, you can't go on this ride with no shoes on." And I was like, "Sir, surely the flying projectile that was my missing flip-flop is more dangerous than me
Right.
riding this with no flip-flops." And he said, "Ma'am, if you're not going to put your shoes on, you're going to have to leave." And so I put those shoes on, and I clenched my toes and my asshole tighter than I ever have in my life.
Now the story's getting interesting.
And they stayed on my feet, and I was very bitter.
Wow, what
that
a
is
journey.
That is legit. That's a sitcom
And-
bit right there
Yeah.
to me.
For
That's-
you Australian people, that
Can you stop
that
calling
is-
out the Australian people?
that is Canada's Wonderland in a nutshell.
I don't know why you keep calling them out.
The
They
Wonderland,
you're gonna
because
scare them
they don't
off.
know Canada's Wonderland.
You're gonna scare
well, now
them
they're
off.
going to be excited about visiting our number one attraction.
the only thing we have
Yeah.
to offer.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
know,
we're
my
getting rid of windows?
yes,
Is
let's
that-
get rid of windows. You're done.
My favorite thing about Canada's Wonderland is that
Laura, stop.
all of the roller coasters give you headaches. That's what I like best.
You're done.
Yeah, you're cutting this. It's fine.
3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours.
This is how it comes through.
Yeah.
God damn it. We have longer days. We have first patio visit. We have started music festival season, growth of greenery, and spring cleaning. That's 5. We need to make this into. We gotta rank this.
We gotta rank it.
We gotta
Rank it.
5. I feel like growth of greenery has. I'm not saying a number, but it has to be like near the top for me.
Okay, I thought you were about to shit on that one. I was
No,
like,
no, no.
Oh, near the top.
It's
Yeah.
near the top, like near
1.
3 to 1 or whatever.
Okay.
Because spring is such a rejuvenation time. We've used that word a lot this year.
Yes. We have a theme.
But it is very much, it's the start of something new and the growth of greenery you're
Be
seeing.
the start of something new. It feels so right to be ranking with you.
Oh, thank you. That's good. This is like
Oh,
great.
sorry.
I would be willing to say first patio visit because it's a one-time thing.
Oh, on 5?
Could be number 5.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that.
Like,
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
Super pumped, but I think as much as I love it, I think it could be a very easy number 5.
Okay. Yeah, no, that works.
Yeah.
That's good.
Laura, do you have anything to contribute to this now?
I'm looking for a visual to support my number 1. Yeah, it's right here. It just cemented it in my mind.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with first patio visit as number 5.
Yeah, me
I
too.
think that's a good solid
Me
number
too.
5.
I
Yeah.
think that's good.
I like your reasoning because it's like a one-time thing and then you're done, but
Yeah,
it's a
like,
precursor.
the anticipation
Yes.
of that is like huge, and that's what like makes that so special and why it's on the top 5.
Right.
But yeah.
All right. Okay.
I have to throw a fireball.
Is this a fart?
Music. No, I snuck one of those.
Oh, no.
Music festivals have zero appeal to me.
Okay.
And that's,
I would say
that's how I feel in my heart.
just because it would be my number 1, that just to argue against something, I would say going to a music festival is probably more fun than cleaning my house.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, jeez.
Never.
You two fight this.
I
Right,
love
let's just-
clean, like
Wow.
I said this when you brought it up. I love cleaning.
You did say that.
I've traveled around the world to see music festivals. Like
I
But-
traveled around the
Marie-
world to clean a bunch of houses.
Marie Kondo has literally done that. So,
But okay, but it's not going to festivals, it's the start of festival season.
it's getting excited about them.
right? So
but we've also participated in those festivals that kick off festival season.
Yeah.
That
Beginning.
that is part of why
Yeah.
they're so meaningful to me, because I've done the Coachellas. I've I don't know.
Yeah, I like music festivals. I've been to quite a few.
Do
I
you
don't
like cleaning your house?
not really, but
When I turn it into a game, he does.
No, it's not a terrible game. I literally am like, I want to finish this so I can play real games.
Then why are you making so many Instagram stories while you go?
Because it's the only thing that makes it fun. But I would say, like, yeah, I don't get jazzed up to see a bunch of music festivals. I'll go to like a music festival a year, like one a year, maybe two. Maybe two.
I wonder maybe like the start of music festival season, and again I know you said like we've gone to them in the spring technically, but maybe it's like the excitement of like seeing the big acts that are coming up in that year and seeing what other places are going to do, and like because the Killers are like on like essentially every lineup, for example,
If
they're
you're-
likely going to be releasing a new album this year or something like that. Like I think it's the anticipation of music in general for the year.
And I think especially because like spring is early enough that some of these like summer festivals, the July, the August festivals, haven't announced their full lineups yet. You're sitting there holding tickets to a sold out music festival going, I can't wait for the lineup to drop. All of a sudden you've got the Coachellas, the Governor's Balls that are releasing, like they're
Headliner all 3
they're
days, Taylor
happening.
Swift.
Stagecoach.
Featuring goats.
And those are the festivals that are all of a sudden telling you what you could potentially expect at the music festival that you're sitting holding tickets to.
There's this thing that happened on musical theater Twitter earlier this year, and that was it was a meme. Yes, it was a meme. I think when people were
I thought that was the end for a
Yeah, I
second.
know.
people were taking like the templates of musical of what are those called, music festival lineups,
Like the
but
poster
filling
lineups?
them with Broadway performers. And I got really excited. So I think I can like understand the feeling.
Yeah.
But like honestly, if you were to give me a ticket to Coachella starring Taylor Swift, I might prefer to stay home and clean my apartment.
But she
might
doesn't-
actually.
She doesn't play at Coachella.
She's too good for it.
Yeah, she's too good for it.
Tayela. She plays at that.
It's just that there wouldn't be enough tickets for all her fans, so it would be unfair of them to bring her in. That's why they do it. She has to
That
do a
makes
world
sense.
tour
Yeah,
instead.
that
That
makes
makes
a lot of
sense. That
sense.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's the only logical argument for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if I were to choose between the two, I guess I get more pumped about also music festivals too over spring cleaning.
Or spring cleaning. Okay.
Oh, but
we're
spring
spring
cleaning is number 1, isn't it? No. Remember when we saw each other last week and I said to you guys, I've got the number 1.
She did say that.
And it was,
Wait, spring cleaning?
no,
was-
no, no.
oh.
It was opening windows.
We closed that window very quickly.
Oh no.
Top five.
Here, may I make a suggestion then? I would say spring cleaning 4,
Okay.
Okay.
and then music festival season.
And that
Or
that I
supposed
can sit with a little bit better than having
Yeah.
music festivals behind spring cleaning.
But let me know when Idina Menzel headlines one of these Ella's
Yeah, these aren't one of these Ellas.
stages. Yeah. I'm in.
4 and 3, I can see that they would like kind of
Yeah,
go back
yeah.
and forth for a
I'm
lot of
cool,
people.
yeah.
So
Wait,
Exactly.
what's left then?
Oh, Patty's number
Patio's
5.
number 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
Patio's number 5.
So we've got
greenery.
Where did you
and-
go?
Yeah, Laura's somewhere else right now.
we've got
I'm
the,
sorry, the window closed.
Yeah.
we've got greenery and more hours of sunshine,
Oh,
which I think are an excellent top 2.
It is. And if I had to choose my number 2 right now, I'm going plants.
You want plants?
I agree. Sunshine for me, like that dictates my mood.
Yeah. You
Wow,
know
that
what?
would
Because there's a lot of cloudy skies out there in the wintertime, and it sucks.
you get 4 days in a row where it's just like lovely sunny blue skies. Like
Yeah.
Like that turns you
that's
around.
that's
That turns me on.
that's a depression lifting thing.
I
So
can
Yeah.
get behind that too.
Yeah.
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 I'd like to
Fucking
point out in
Sunshine
defense
makes me horny.
of greenery, in defense of greenery being my number 1. If there was no sun, there would be no greenery. So
Shouldn't that help?
Shouldn't that make-
sunshine is number 1 then?
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and mark that in as you just made a point for us.
if there was no trees, there would be no air.
oh, that's a good point.
And then
but
where
air-
would the sun go?
But air
Still be
probably
there.
still be right where
Okay,
and,
give me
and
one.
air isn't on the list.
Give me one more try.
Yeah, I want to give you one more try.
Is this a nomination? for
Photosynthesis.
Plants, yes.
The rain
mitochondria.
comes down from the sky, goes into the dirt, grass comes up, the antelope eat the grass,
This is a Lion King thing now.
and we all become dust in the end.
Wow, you made it very depressing.
Dust in the wind, the eagles,
Have landed.
birds, flying,
Into the sun.
Icarus got too close to the sun,
Yeah.
and he got burned. Sun, danger, death.
Okay, so our top 5 list is we have first patio. Patio visit.
Scar.
What?
I'm just did you have any opinion? Like Tongue and I agreed right away. Laura
I-
was off somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. She's gone.
No, I
I won
would
the keg hunt.
I would I would agree. I would agree.
Yeah.
It's a very close for me 1 and 2, but I would agree. Like just more sun throughout the day. Is
I
beautiful.
hear. First patio visit, number 5. Number 4, spring cleaning. Number 3, start of music festival season. Number 2, growth of greenery. And number 1, longer days and / the sun.
Yeah.
The sun. Longer days.
If you're into
More
that.
sun. More sunshine. Yay, we did
We
it.
did it.
Circle of life. Wow. So not as
it
heated,
will- oh,
not as heated this time, but much more confusing.
Not as
with
heated
Laura's analogies.
As
here.
summer will be.
Infinitely more confusing.
You were all following.
Definitely.
You know, your word pictures were so much more coherent at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, and they were completely ineffective apparently, so I had to go off script
I appreciate
and
that.
onto the Lion King script.
Should we get into honorable mentions?
Let's do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, we'll go around a circle, just list off what you have as your honorable mentions. A lot of the things that you guys said have been said. For your thing, Justin, about your feet on the floor and stuff, or the grass.
Feet on the floor.
That's my nomination. The feet on the floor.
Oh, look, feet on the floor. Look at that.
I was going to say
floor feet.
outdoor walks.
Outdoor walks.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I feel like you can say that every season. But
Yeah.
outdoor walks,
Yeah.
like specifically in spring, are
Right.
pretty
more
awesome.
people are inclined to go for an outdoor walk when spring hits.
That's right.
Yeah, I would.
Right,
Agree. Okay. I said consistent rainy days, like a stretch of rainy. I love rainy days so much. People get depressed for them, but I love them.
Yeah.
dare you.
Okay, they're okay. They're
I
okay.
particularly love the fog when it's when it's consistently rainy, and I don't know. I feel like the fog like lifts the moisture into the air that you just smell it that much
Yeah.
more. And but yeah, I love that too. I agree. Bike rides.
Cool. Yeah.
Similar to the walks that I feel like you just want to be outside. And I think bike rides in the spring are nicer than bike rides in the summer because you're not sweating your balls off.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I need to get a new bike. Desperately.
too.
Yeah. Laura?
Let's see. Bare legs. This includes
Bare
calves
thighs.
and, if you're into it, thighs. Specifically for me, I want my calves to be exposed. In the words of Archie from J.K. Rowling's Goblet of Fire, I like a cool breeze around my privates. Thank you very much.
Nice.
That's at the Quidditch World Cup.
I was thinking Archie Andrews, Riverdale.
No.
Okay, yeah. No. No one said flowers. Flowers are nice.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say like just to tag on to that, like colors of flowers, trees, stuff like that.
They're like specifically tulips. They were like a hot second. They come in, they're out. Cherry blossom, same thing.
Also true.
In, out.
Cherry blossoms.
Pretty. Next one was colors, flowers, and trees. And I only have one more. It's the arrival of bugs, just to piss you off. So.
That's a dishonorable mention on my phone here. I hate it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said
I
it.
hate it.
It's okay.
No one likes bugs.
No one likes bugs.
Shannon?
Bugs are terrible.
I know you said walks, but for me particularly hiking, like getting out into the woods and
I went for a hike last spring.
Oh, here we go. A new story.
And it was like, I think it was Crawford Lake. Have you ever been there? It's something like that. Anyways, they have like a boardwalk all around it.
Oh,
But the
nice.
boardwalk was still really slippery. And twice, my feet just went out from under me and I landed on my just like one of those. I saw it from above. It was great. You can cut that.
Leave this
Oh,
all
is
in.
it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. Floral patterns.
Okay.
In clothing, or this is great
Yeah,
for any gender, and just like wallpaper shopping for your imaginary bathrooms, and making pillow covers. Everything.
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Everything.
The spring is full of work for you.
I love to work.
busy.
Yeah. I was gonna say light jackets. You get to no more like heavy winter jackets. You get to
Yeah.
start wearing like fall clothes almost, but it's your spring clothes. It's still long sleeves, but just a lighter jacket and jeans.
I do have one more. And it is a bug arrival, so I'm sorry. But you start to see like bees. And I really like bees because they, pollination and stuff, and it allows the flowers to grow.
No.
Save the bees, people.
No.
Yeah.
Buy
I don't
Honey
like
Nut
it.
Cheerios.
I will fight you to the death.
I agree. Bees, they need to be around. I don't like them, but they need to be around.
One of these days, I know, like it's a dream for Justin to have like an apiary. If we have a
Yeah.
property that he can put an apiary on, and
Is that like
It's where like
where-
beehives. Yeah.
and you're gonna wear the bee mask and stuff?
Fuck yeah,
Absolutely
I want a
not.
bee mask. I'm gonna spray them with smoke or
make
whatever.
our own honey. And,
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I like.
Can
what
I have
bees
some,
produce.
sweetie?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, we don't make our own honey. Like we collect the honey that the
No, I
bees
steal
make.
it from the bees.
Imagine taking credit. The bees didn't make it. I did.
I know.
I mean, you still
That
have
queen
to
bee,
like
she's so
filter
lazy.
it and-
Justin's honey, can't you see?
I'm the queen bee now.
Justin's honey, but my face is on the label.
Yeah.
That's very good.
That's good.
You
That's
gotta
good.
use what sells.
Yeah.
Shannon, you got any more?
My last one, I know you said like losing the winter coats and stuff. It's sweater weather for me. I love the moment
Yeah.
that you're like, I don't need any kind of jacket. It's just sweaters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had light
sweaters and
cardigan.
flip flops.
Like cardigan. Something that I really don't like to do is to work out. But when it gets warm out, I get in the mindset of like, I'm a runner and I'll go for jogs. But then when it gets too warm, I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
running in the
this wasn't-
summer is kind of.
This isn't a long-term habit.
There's a lot of outdoor activities that are way better in the spring than they are in the summer.
Yes,
With the exception of like swimming in lakes, maybe like.
probably
True.
cold and
Yeah,
weedy.
Yeah.
but for the most part, a lot of physical activity is better in the spring.
Yep. Also, listeners, including those in Australia, if anyone's interested in signing up for a 10K race this spring, the second annual K&L Invitational will be taking place at a date to be determined. But there'll be running, there'll be drinks, there'll be snacks, maybe there'll be an ice cream cake. Call me.
Cut. And what I'm going to say is the outdoor noise. of spring, like the birds chirping,
birds.
leaves, those new leaves that are growing on your trees, rustling around and stuff like that.
You know, those new leaves.
Those
They just moved
hashtag
in
new
next
leaves.
door.
Yeah. I think the spring, the sound is really nice out there. You know, because in the fall it's like crunchy, and the winter's kind of like
It's harsher.
harsh and crisp.
Yeah.
It's the
In
whistle
the
of the
spring,
wind.
it's
in the
like
winter.
dare I say, rejuvenating once again.
Oh, very good.
I agree. I love that.
Oh yes, I love that word. Laura, do you have any more? Just list the rest.
Are you
of
two done?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
List all of yours.
Spring baseball. When you have rubber boots on and there's a puddle.
It's so fun.
That's great. Yeah.
You ever just sorry to interrupt
Yeah,
you.
no, go.
As an adult, have you like jumped into a puddle recently? Like
Full blown. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it is
I stomp, but I haven't jumped in a while. But I've stomped.
adults, Australians like jump into
Oh boy.
for you. Jump into a puddle. It
Yeah.
brings you back. It's a beautiful thing.
Do they have
Yeah,
puddles in Australia?
Probably.
We shouldn't assume.
I mean, they're
Just
full
a
of
lot
tarantulas.
sunshine,
Yeah, true. Yeah,
But
Tarantula
be
puddles.
careful of those snakes.
The year I bought my like adult-sized rubber boots was one of the happiest years of my life.
Same.
Yeah.
It's a good move. And I really like purchasing plants. We sort of talked about
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Farmers markets are especially nice in the spring because they're not too busy and it's not too hot out. And then one thing I really like to do in the spring is you know how you get a lot of ads for like summer's coming, get beach body ready.
Right.
I like to report those as abusive. So that's
So smart. I love that.
yeah. So that's a personal favorite.
I think Laura
thing
might
to
be
do in the
becoming
spring.
my personal hero, like a role model, life coach.
If you're interested, you can sign up for my beach workout regimen. It includes living your life
And spring cleaning.
spring cleaning,
Yeah.
and a bag of chocolate with a little bit of salt on it.
Perfect.
That sounds lovely.
There's pizza too.
That's good. Dishonorable mention of spring allergies.
yeah, definitely.
F that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I have really bad spring allergies.
What are you allergic to in particular? Like
I
just
don't know.
pollen and nonsense?
Yeah,
Who doesn't know?
It used to not be. I used to not even have them, and now they're a thing.
Yeah.
In the last couple of years, they're a thing.
I've noticed that too. I'm just like, why are my eyes itchy for 3 months?
And the worst is you can take an allergy pill and it doesn't do enough. It doesn't do enough. And then you pop 2 and it does nothing. So.
And you pop 5 and then you forget a week.
And then
It's
you
crazy.
snort a line and it's still not doing anything. Yeah.
I don't have allergies, but I love the smell of freshly cut grass, and that makes my eyes water. Which
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it smells so good, but like it hurts.
It's painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sacrifices.
Another dishonorable mention is birds.
I'm not a fan of birds.
Too
I don't
many
like
birds in the spring.
too many
Yeah, birds are
goddamn
dope.
birds.
I think they sound very sweet, and
Tweet.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in
Tweet.
the middle of Cinderella when I hear them chirp.
Gross.
Me too. I want them to dress me
Yeah.
all the time because I can't dress myself. But no, I love birds. We made it to the end of the podcast. Woo!
Hey, look, my watch just went off
Yes.
too.
Awesome.
I got my rings.
And Justin,
Yes.
thank you for being on the podcast as
Thank you.
always. Of course, you two always have something to plug.
You do it.
Well, no, you go ahead. I'll do the website.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very good. All right. We have a fun little thing. So yeah, Shannon and I, along with good friend Justin Briner, host a acoustic music and pop culture, I guess, based podcast called Pull the Plug Podcast. Where we play music from like local bands and artists and talk about ridiculous stories and make fun of people. It's a good time. You can find out all about us over at our website.
p2ppodcast.com.
We do that every week on the
You
show.
do
It's
have
so
a
much
thing.
fun.
Wow,
It's
that's
so
really
cute.
good.
Yes, and we also do like Pull the Plug Plays where we'll play a video game and make fun of it. We're going to be recording one this week with friend of the show for both of these shows, Dan Forrester.
Yeah.
I know him.
You do know him. He's like kind of famous. So that's going to be fun. And yeah. What else?
Yeah,
What else
we're
we
all
do?
over the social media at P2P Podcast. Also, patreon.com/P2P Podcast.
Yeah, we also have an Amazon affiliate link.
Yeah,
and it's
better.
It's the exact same.
It's the exact same. It's the exact same.
It doesn't
It
matter.
might expire, both of ours, by the time
It's probably going to. Please help us both out, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for having us on.
That's great.
Yeah.
Shannon, any more things to plug?
No, not really. Pull the plug.
Yeah, pull the plug again.
We do a thing. We did a thing.
Yep.
I don't know. Have we talked about it like on the show like since we did it?
Not together.
So we did a thing, it was about a month ago, I guess now, maybe around there, called Cinema Saves the World.
We saved the world.
We saved the world by watching the Dark Knight trilogy. That was fun.
That was good.
And we raised $1,200 for the Sick Kids Foundation.
$1,200 dues.
And so thank you to everybody who actually tuned to that. And we're gonna do those, a few times a year.
Yeah. Maybe we'll take our clothes off again.
Look for the kids.
I would like to say it's still awkward that you had one shirtless dude, one pantsless dude raising charity for children.
I mean, it was for the kids.
But there's no children watching.
Yeah, no children.
You don't know that.
How could you possibly?
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
We made a
Look,
mistake.
okay.
Hey, but we did raise a lot for
We
them.
we raised awareness, we raised some money, and we're very happy about that.
You should be. Yeah.
I think your nipples are blurred out.
We thought we would make like a ridiculously high goal that no one would not give us that much money, and they did.
And they did. It was amazing.
So clearly they wanted it.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
We gave the people what they wanted.
I think it's seriously kudos to the two of you. What a fun idea, and you had some real success with that. That's
We're gonna do more.
Well, and thanks to Laura for helping out with a lot with that.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
kept my clothes on.
You did?
But I also made brownies.
Thank you for
Maybe
doing
next
that.
time make them make the brownies and you take your clothes off. You might do better.
We'll see.
Yeah, maybe. For the kids. No, that's not good for the kids. Yeah, we'll figure out what marathon we want to do next. But we'll do a couple of these a year. You know, like
I
spread
will
it,
say,
3, 4.
for the next one, if you raise $3,000, I'll eat a banana.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Laura has a thing
Laura
with bananas.
hates bananas. But she also wants a ridiculous amount of money to eat a banana.
You don't want one person to donate 3,000. We just in total have to get 3,000.
Yeah.
Is that right?
In
Right,
in one fundraiser.
In one fundraiser.
Not over time.
Right. Not okay.
In one fundraiser.
People, we
can do this.
Do you have a really special cause that you care about? Hit us up either at PTP Podcast or at PodCavern. We would love to.
Can you guys also do like a voters poll for what your next movie trilogy will
that's
be?
a good idea.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
We'll discuss this.
Yeah.
Or if you want to figure it, send us an email or something like that.
No, I love doing show admin on the show. That's good. That's what we should do.
You should do a like pre-poll like voting, but start getting your donations already and just make people pay you to watch whatever they want you to watch.
Just so Laura eats a banana. Laura, what do you have to plug besides bananas?
I'd like to plug a little thing that that Shannon's got going on at work at the museum, the Kitchener-Waterloo Museum. Is that right? It's called Flow, the Menstruation Exhibition. Join the museum in discovering, discussing, and destigmatizing the natural process of menstruation through dialogue, art, and a healthy dose of reality. So if you don't know what a vagina is or what it's made of, I highly recommend that you go and check out this. And even if you do think you know, you probably don't know it all.
There's going to be stuff that you learn.
Yeah.
Go learn a little more. It'll help you get to know yourself or others.
Yep.
And maybe make people a little bit more comfortable talking about this thing that happens to half the population every month.
Yep.
Like it.
Yeah. That's a good plug. I like that plug.
Vaginas.
Yeah. Way to go, vaginas.
And with vaginas, I have my plugs. My menstruation
Put a
cycle.
tampon in it.
Of course, the Improv Punch Up, Talking Tongue, PodCavern Plays, Cinema Saves the World with Justin, and that's it. Let's close off the show.
Do you want me to sing?
Yes.
And in the immortal words of
Marie Kondo.
I love meth.
Meth?
Marie.
Yes.
I also heard that.
Okay, thanks, Marie. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.